Greetings everyone, and welcome back to the Pale Beyond. But last time, well, everyone is freezing. We have 6 crew members that are freezing, and we have 1 malnourished one. So not exactly the best situation we're in. We're also pretty low on fuel and food. Quite a few hunts in this region though, so maybe that won't be too bad for too long. Let's check up with Hammond. You approach Hammond at the boiler. Morn. Starting to miss that ship. I've got spare time on my hands now. First time for everything. Or for anything. You say that like it's a bad thing. Congratulations. I'm sure you'll find something to do. Yeah, let's go with this one. Ah, I actually lost some loyalty. Spare time's a poison. You'd want to avoid it when you can. Okay, so he's a workaholic, I suppose. So we have our request, we have the medical tent, which we'll definitely have to use pretty soon. Anything happening in the canals? Doesn't seem like it. So I suppose let's check up on those requests then. Now we have Hammond over here. I'm not accusing you of anything. Then why do you keep launching questions at me? I told you, on the ship, the engineering was impeccable. Then why did we sink, Hammond? Why am I sentenced to the ice? There are more important things to be getting on with, Templeton. I just need to know what happened to the Temperance. Was it sabotage? They stop and turn to you. Captain, good of you to join us. Templeton was just interrogating me. Not an interrogation, we all have questions here, Mr. Hammond. Templeton has a point, Hammond. Was the Temperance compromised? He will not like that, us distrusting him. You must have questions of your own, Hammond. Tell me who's paying for this madness. Yeah, let's go with this one. It will probably cost me some loyalty with Templeton, but he's already maxed out, so... Oh, it didn't even cost me. Aye, you're right, I bloody do. Does Shao not even know who the benefactor is? Templeton looks between the two of you and considers the moment. The scientist scans the room before moving to pick up a food tin from the corner. He lifts the tin and throws towards you. Ah, the Upperton Tinning Company. Okay, I see. Tinned fresh peaches. Consume within 3 days of opening. Not hungry, who's this? Are you serious? Being are you serious, that's I mean, that will for sure upset Templeton. I'm not sure if it will upset Hammond. Not hungry. What's this? Are you serious? Let's just go with are you serious? Are you serious? That's who's paying for this. You might die in the middle of fucking nowhere for a tinned food company, sure? They have additional investments. Fairly sure we used to ship those in the merchant navy. Not tasty, not terrible. Don't tell Cordell, but I heard they cut their mince with dog meat. That's just... Let's go with the merchant trade. It's no matter anyway. The money is good, this changes nothing about the mission. The mission is still our survival, not money. Agreed, this changes nothing. Are we done here? Let's go with this one. This mission is still our survival, not money. Of course, but I'm certain you would appreciate handsome pay as a reward for said survival. The two men observe each other. Are we all in agreement? Captain? Aye, for now. Hammond exits. Okay, that was quite a thing. We check outside. Seems like there's nothing new, so let's get on with those orders. Or the requests, I should say. Okay. Once again, quite a few people here to see us. Let's start with Junior. Sure. I did a stock on our current food after leaving Temperance Camp. We're burning through our food stores at a fair rate. Luckily, game is in abundance here. It should not be difficult to stockpile further food stores. For the time being, yes, but winter is approaching fast. And with it, the game will start to dry up. We need to make the most of our time here if we are going to survive the winter. What's your estimate, Mr. Stoke? It's hard to say, but we'll need enough to last us 12 weeks. You mean to tell me I'll need food for 12 weeks without hunting? Or maybe he means that just how long the winter will be. 12 weeks. And that's at the bare minimum, assuming the tightest rations possible during winter. Oh god, okay, understood. Thank you, Junior. Junior exits. Captain, we have a great opportunity to increase our food stores by a considerable degree. But we must consider the encroaching winter. We do not have enough to last the winter, survival is just not possible. Yeah, we definitely are already having problems with that. Keeping in mind that I have to keep wasting my food on fuel because of the lack of any kind of other fuel. Let's see what Kurt has to say. Ah, Captain. This sunlight wouldn't last forever, you know? Or won't last forever, you know? No time like the present to play a game of rugby. A game with the crew. That's what you're suggesting. Why not? Keep spirits high and the blood pumping. An active crew is a healthy crew. Simple game, always did wonders on my old expeditions. Wonderful idea, I'm sure the crew will enjoy it. Perhaps another time someone could get hurt. I mean, this will probably cost me crew, and I really wanna be hunting. Let's see. I have to spend at least 3 people on it. That's just not something I want to do. It will probably give me morale though. It's a bit of a hard decision. I mean, if I don't... I have to spend at least 3 people that will be getting cured of their freezing or malnourishment. Probably freezing because I have the... Wait, didn't I have something that cured scurvy? Guess not. Well, in that case, actually wait. Instantly cures all assigned to the medbay. Oh, this might actually work out quite nicely for us. Okay, but yeah, unfortunately that's a few too many people. So... someone could get hurt, I'm not risking injury on something so trivial. Oh man, but it's a really nice chance to get the quorum. It's really hard to say. Okay, so let's think about it. I have, I think, 1 more spot of penguins, so that's 3 dogs. I'll need to scout on the outer ring, which takes 4 dogs. Then I can send 1 more hunting party there, which is like 4 people. So it's 8 people hunting and 1 scout. By the way I think about it, so we might actually be able to afford it if we cure some people with frostbite with that instant cure thing. So it might actually work out. Let's send 3 people. Okay, let's don't want to send him because he's freezing. I need to cure him. Let's go with this guy. Don't want to send the scientists. I can send one of the scouts, I suppose, since I won't be needing both of them. Okay, let's send Yorick the 3rd. And who else do I want to send? Let's go with Tucker. That should be good. Wonderful idea, I'm sure the crew will enjoy it. And we got, oh, only 6 decorum? Really? I was hoping for more. Oh, it's sure to be a lark. Chances like this don't come often, Captain. Okay, then we have... wait, didn't we have 4 people? I thought we had more people here. Let's go with Grimley. Sure, noticed something. Crew go into those interviews with the photograph all shaken. But they're always feeling better when they come out. It seems speaking with Belfort helps alleviate some of the stress and trauma. Aye, thought you should know. Well, Captain, we should continue to send any shaking crew her way. Yes, absolutely. Ah, Captain. Pleased to say I have quite the headache this morning. The crew greatly appreciated the wine. It's only a shame that we'll have to wait until we're back on land for more. That gave us even more decorum, really nicely. A grand celebration for our return home is in order. Well, now we concern ourselves with getting home. Let's not celebrate early. Of course. Still a good time to be had. Let's finish the requests. I still think that we missed someone. Not really sure what that was about. Captain, perhaps you may have noticed some discontent among the crew. Sideways glances and the like. Yes, why? You may think the Elder Stoke for that. Oh, you may thank the Elder Stoke for that. Perhaps you should listen to what he's been playing as of late for the crew. Songs of disrespect, songs of mutiny. He seems intent to sow distrust for you among the crew. He's becoming a problem. You never should have kept that accordion. The act of insubordination was enough. What do you suggest we do? I should make peace with the man somehow. I fear you have a difficult time, Captain. Stoke seems to have dug in his heels. You need to find some way to appease him. Either that or remove his accordion from the equation. Surely that will just cause more conflict. We have to talk with him. We have to hear those songs for myself first. Surely, let's just go with I have to talk with him. I suggest you do. Simple talk may not be enough. Okay, let's see about this curing thing. So, I assume the way it works is I assign people first. So do that. Assign them. And then use this. Thank you, Captain. They will be ready to work again starting today. Okay, yeah, it instantly cured them. That's great. Oh, but I can't assign more. So what is the point in that then? That's kind of useless. I was hoping I could cure these guys as well. Well, that's unfortunate. I suppose I can assign someone to Kasha, but not just yet. Let's see what this thing is. Flies better when you're not lugging equipment off a ship, don't you think? Har, you're one of the young ones. I was throwing my back out every day. Some well-deserved rest coming our way. If you think this is the end of our work, you have another thing coming. Okay, they're just chatting around. And I suppose... Let's see, the hoshpot. Kinda don't wanna do that yet, since scouting hasn't happened. Suppose I can do those at any point, so let's just sit to that dinner. The crew have their meal. Dinner is shared and stories are traded. Okay. And we are in the evening now. Is there any chance I can assign more people to you? Nope, cannot. Let's speak with Kasha. Captain, something worrying occurred to me. Enough time has passed that those back on land will know something went wrong. My parents are optimists, but they've no doubt done their research on expeditions such as this. Statistics are not a guarantee, Kasha. Maintain that optimism. They must be missing you dearly. Knew the risks. Let's let's go with this one. Ah, of course. But they are much less easily comforted. And let's talk with the doctor. Evening. I've been thinking all day about my mother, my father, my sister. It never quite struck me, but there's a chance I'll never see them again, isn't there? Sorry, shouldn't bring up such things. No, it's okay to be worried. Consider it motivation. I'll get you back home, Arthur, I promise. Try not to dwell on it. Let's go with this one. Oh, plus 10 loyalty. Very nice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate what you're doing, Robin. Captain Shaw. And I appreciate you curing my patients, even though, or my crew, even though you cannot have more after the instant cure, which is a shame. Let's check up on Templeton. Enough time has passed, our benefactor may have realized that a disaster has occurred. We've known our benefactor for quite some time. Rest assured, they will not be giving up on this expedition. It was ill-fated to begin with, they should have seen this coming. Let us hope not, our hopes ride on their rescue ship. Do they care about the crew or the mission? Let's go with this one. You can trust them to send a rescue. Responsibility on our end lies on surviving long enough to see it. And let's check up on Cordell. Captain, something occurs to me. I know startlingly little of your life. You have invited me here several times now, and I have given little thought into asking about your own affairs. A staggering lack of etiquette, wouldn't you agree? There isn't much to know. Don't care much for etiquette. Haven't been offended. Well, is there something you wanted to know? Well, is there something you wanted to know? I mean, those seem decent. Yeah, let's go with this one. I don't care much for etiquette. I haven't been offended. I suppose one wouldn't expect the kennel master to concern themselves with such matters to begin with. Rest assured, I will not be tying myself to the matter of etiquette in the future. You're Captain Shaw, that's all I need to know. Okay. Let's check up on Kurt. Shaw, do you look at me as an old man? Don't mistake me, I know I'm getting up there in years, but I'm a father, not a grandfather. You're perfectly capable, if that's what you're asking. Arcane begs to differ. What is this? Are you feeling insecure? Let's go with this one. In a way, yes. I suppose that's more than pressing than the grey hairs. It's alright, Robin. I don't mind being seen as the old man. Just as long as I'm not the useless old man. Well, that sure is a difference. Okay, I suppose... oh, we can speak with Hammond. Crew might just ask me if the docks could serve as emergency fuel. Don't think they were serious, but I had a bloody good laugh imagining the kennel master's face when we suggested it. Sure, you tell Cordell. I'll watch casual work on your obituary. Let's hope they weren't serious. We can't be resorting to suggestions like this. Well, would they? Sure, you tell Cordell. I'll watch casual work on your obituary. I mean, not sure what he will do if I tell him that's the main thing that concerns me, because sure, this is basically like I can take a joke, but this one kind of encourages him to involve Cordell in this. Don't think they were serious, but I had a bloody good laugh imagining the kennel master's face. Yeah, let's go with this one. Sure, you tell Cordell, I watch. Casual work on your obituary. Ha! You're a funny one now, are you? Pretty sure it's the captain's job to pass on that message. You should try it. Okay. Let's speak with Grimley then. You notice the sailors are still seated around the campfire, listening with rapt attention, as Grimley plays on his accordion. As he continues to play, the crew join in on the song. That's a nice song.
Captain has a frozen arse, hard as rock, no thawing soon.
I don't think I'm going to
Never tells which way is south, hardly tells their arse from mouth. They never had a notion for taking our command. Send us to the hells for biscuits we eat out of their hands.
They definitely seem to be having a good time.
Captain Hunt could take a ship further than his fingertip. Captain Shaw can't move a pace. What a waste of hauling space. They never had a notion for taking our command. Send us to the hells for biscuits we eat out of their hands. We eat out of their hands.
Certainly wasn't expecting a full-blown song in the middle of the discussion, but kinda like it. Like all kind of sea shanties. The really nice type of music. Having the multiple voices singing it definitely adds to it. Okay, so I believe he's done with his song. Okay, yeah, it seems like it. Okay, so neither laugh it off, smash the accordion. Gravely, may we speak in private? Sure. No. What was that? I think it would be best if we did. You must have misheard me, Grimely. Let's speak in private. What was that? I think it would be best if we did. I definitely don't want to go with this one. What was that? I think it would be best if we did. I mean, he clearly is not interested, so sure. What was that? You heard me. Anything you want to say to me, you can say in front of the crew. Only tell you once, do not play another song like that again. Forget it then. Carry on being childish, smash the accordion. I mean, it's kinda difficult to be honest. I don't really want to get rid of the accordion, that seems really good for morale. So this just doesn't seem like the winning move. Then again, this is like me just not kind of ignoring it. Yeah, this is definitely a difficult choice. I mean, I don't see a reason to forbid them from playing the songs. Like, sure, it's not great, but they're just having fun, to be honest. And then again, carry on being childish. That's just basically insulting them. It's not really a win in this situation. I guess we gotta go with the lesser loss. I'm trying to think which one would cause them to respect me more. Like, this one is more assertive, but then again, they're sailors, they're more like freedom loving. And this one is just straight up insulting them. And also not being assertive, which again doesn't sound too great. Yeah, like, why don't I have the option to speak with him right here? What's the problem with it? I guess maybe that was the option to laugh it off. But I mean, I just wanted to talk. So anyway, let's go with this one. Forget it then, carry on being childish. Step back, returning to your business as the crew returns to their own. I mean, that didn't have any visible consequences, but I can't help but feel that it did have some sort of consequence. Let's listen to this. It's good to have some music with your dinner, is it not? I suppose we should take what is given to us. I intended to bring a photograph, or a phonograph, but there was no space among my equipment. Shame, but I quite enjoy what we have now. Yeah, I kind of like the music, so that's cool, you know? Check out the medical tent. Can't buy any miracle. Oh, still cannot assign more people. So let's speak with Kasha, I suppose. I need to finish developing these. Thanks for stopping by though. I should probably finish cleaning the equipment. Okay, so nothing else to do here. Probably can speak with Grimely. Hunt had a musician on his crew when I was a small one. Learned how to make and play the accordion from them. Then they just left. Always wonder what happened to them. Suppose you admired them, didn't you? Or did you? I take it they were a carpenter as well. Can't have been happy to live without a word. Yeah, I mean, if you learn the accordion from them, probably some sort of admiration, but then again, just leaving. Man, it's not easy talking to this guy. Can't have been happy to live without a word. Yeah, let's go with this one. Suppose you admired them, did you? Admired the music. Knew what I wanted to do, right? Knew what I wanted to do right then. Okay. I can talk with Templeton. Must retire for the evening. Okay, so that's done. Nothing in here, I suppose. Have some sort of conversation happening. Shouldn't you be with your father, lad? I've grown enough. I thought the same at your age. Aye, long time ago. Heh. Consider yourself lucky someone's taking care of you, lad. Okay. We have Kurt over here and Flattered. Okay, so he's... Runs da. Captain. You have any children of your own? No, none. Or why do you ask? Let's go with why do you ask? Most of the crew don't know what it's like. Okay, fair enough. Scouting post. Okay, let's check up on Cordell. The dogs need their rest. Okay, that's cool. So let's check up on Junior. You know, I used to be much taller than Grimely when we were growing up. I would piss him off something fierce, being the older brother. Even Hunt would poke fun. Don't know why I'm remembering that now though. Don't suppose he'd appreciate me poking fun, would he? I'm sure you were happy to have something over him, feeling nostalgic. Yeah, that sounds good. I suppose so. Simpler times that. Yeah, then we have Hammond. Can't tend to the furnace if I'm yabbing to you, okay. That's cool. We have Tucker. Captain, I never thought I'd say it, but I'm starting to miss being on proper land. There's more drink back on land. Prefer the sea, do you? I'm growing used to the ice myself. There's more drink back on land. Yeah, let's go with this one. Ha! It does have that going for it. A lot of bad memories back on land. Okay, so I think I talked with everyone, so it's time to figure out our fuel situation. Now, what does this do? I can... Oh, I don't even have to spend coal. Oh, I didn't even know about this. Definitely assign him to cure someone of freezing. Interesting that it's one of 3. We only have 2 engineers. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Okay, let's do that. So we healed Lefty from his freezing. That's cool. And the problem is, I should have probably cured the person that was malnourished. But I can actually do that at the end of the day if I do proper rations. So let's make sure that is available to us. Let's feed the hoshpot. Actually, in order to feed the hoshpot, I want to have some dogs that are tired, so I can recover them. Let's start off with this penguin hunt. Definitely want everyone on it. That's a good start. And then let's explore around a bit. Okay, this only takes 3 dogs still, so that's cool. You check that out, get some more penguins. And let's check this out as well. You got even more penguins. I suppose let's hunt those. And we'll send these guys. I mean, he's already freezing, so might as well send him. And I suppose I can send one of the scientists. So that should be good. There we go. And in theory, I could send one more party, but I only have 2 people to send. Yes, better than nothing, to be honest. Oh, actually, I do want one of them being interviewed by Kasha, so we can get some decorum back. So let's interview Mr. Zak again. There we go, got some more decorum. And I guess we'll just have one person left over. Now, about that fuel. I need both food and fuel to be high amount. So let's see. I mean, these penguins are definitely better for the furnace. I can also use some kegs on the furnace, I suppose. Sure, let's get the small penguins for food. I'll get like 2 big penguins for food as well. And other than that, I actually... I don't want more fuel. So I can unfreeze these people. I'll have to go with 75. So actually, before I feed the posh pot, let me check out the fuel situation. So let's see, I'll spend 2 of the ale kegs. And how many penguins can I spare? So how much do I need? Let's see, some quick math. I need 75 in order to properly feed the furnace. So that would be 46 more, which will be all my penguins. That's unfortunate, but I guess we have to do it. This should be enough food to cure malnourishment as well. The thing is just that I'm not really sure, like this malnourished thing. I'm not sure if I can bring them back once they're freezing. Although I might just be able to bring them back with the doctor. Not entirely sure. But anyway, I think I'll actually try it out with the doctor. Maybe he can cure them even if they are, even if they have frostbite. Because I don't see another way of us fixing frostbite or scurvy. And I might as well test it now, while I still have some breathing room, than to wait for winter, which would cause me quite a few problems. So let's go with this so far. We'll add this to the fuel. There we go, 79 fuel. And other than that, let's feed the hosh pot with all those penguins. And I suppose I don't really need to overfill it, that should be good enough. We'll keep the fish for the docks. And there we go. That seems good. And I think we can end the day here. Let me just check really quickly. Yeah, this episode has already passed half an hour, so... Talk to him. There's nothing else to do in the medical tent. I think we're done with everything for the day. So in that case, let's end the day. See how things work out for us. So I definitely want to go with this one so I can cure someone of their malnourishment. And I need to go with high, which will actually pump my decorum quite nicely. If I want to cure someone of freezing, but that way one person will develop freezing. Hard to say, honestly. I can get someone else malnourished if I go with less food. Okay, so let's test it out. I will use only 50 fuel. And someone should become frostbitten. And next episode we can test out if the doctor can cure frostbite. If he can't, well, I guess we lose a crew member, which would suck. But I really don't see another way of curing frostbite other than with the doctor. So I assume he will be able to handle it. Let's just go with that. And if that works out, then we can go with less food in the future and just cure scurvy and malnourishment with the doctor. Now that I know that I can use engineers to cure freezing. So yeah, I think I'll go with this one. It will drain a lot of my resources, but don't want to risk it too much. So, we have 5 penguins, 5 more penguins. 2 Jones became freezing. Gnomes became freezing. Nonsda became freezing. Mrs. Gloves became freezing. Click is no longer malnourished. Not sure how that happened. Oh, that's the Bigfoot. So we have 2 people with frostbite. And we have a lot of people who are freezing. Yeah, this is not great. I guess it is pretty damn cold. There's barely any daylight left. So... not as great as I would have hoped, but... yeah, I guess we'll figure things out in the next episode. For now, hope you enjoyed this one. And yeah, I'll see you next time where we'll have to deal with this whole freezing thing and the lack of resources. Hopefully we find a good solution, because things are starting to look quite dire. But anyway, I'm rambling. Hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I'll see you in the next episode.